Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. So thank you in advance. I need you to bear with me with this one. This one is a trip to the early 2000s PC days, right? And this story is really important for me because it'll make sense as to why I picked this game. But I need you to bear with me because it may not be the best looking and functioning game. But this is Dungeon Siege 2. Now, I wasn't very familiar with the first Dungeon Siege. I was put onto this game by Steven. But more importantly, this is a PC game that we play multiplayer of at an internet cafe. Now, the way this worked was a place called Iknow Cyber Station. And we only had one disc and was like, man, it'd be really cool if we could play this multiplayer. And this particular place had the CD image copier. So like you could duplicate the image and put it on a different machine. And the gentleman was nice enough because we patronize his business a lot. And he did it for us so that we could do this. And it was really, really fun. And it was one of the first times I got to really do some PC gaming on one of these types of games. And if you aren't familiar with the Dungeon Siege game, it is not like the best of its genre, but it's a nice, like, I want to say in the same realm of like Neverwinter Nights is kind of where we're going. It's a lot less complicated. It's nowhere near as deep, but you know, it's still a pretty cool game. I really enjoyed it. I also like the fact that the way you level up your skills is you have to use those skills. So in order for you to be a mage, you got to cast spells and you level up, you know, your actual ability to cast spells, and then you put skill points into it. Same as if you wanted to be a melee fighter or if you wanted to be more bow and arrow, sword and shield, two-handed, like whatever you're trying to do, you need to level up. You need to use that first, and then you can actually start, you know, doing the more high-level things and speccing into it. The game isn't really that hard, but it's really fun, and you meet a bunch of different characters along the way. You pick up your party members. You don't have to pick these people up if you don't want to. You know, the game starts off, it's kind of different in the sense you start off like working basically for orcs. And you know, you're mercenaries and you're not the good guys in any form or fashion, but you know, you're doing your job, and then things happen, and you know, slowly but surely you become that person, and you know, a lot is put on your shoulders. But my experiences playing this game in the Iknow Cyber Station was one of the reasons why when Zach approached me about doing Engage Gaming that I really wanted to do it, because I had such positive experiences, and I wanted to be able to give that experience to other people, because you know, it was really just a lot of fun, and you know, I had a great time, and this game was a big part of it. We also played a lot of Halo on the PC, which was also very fun. But this game was a game that Steven had that I'd seen him play it, and it was like, man, I would love to do the multiplayer mode. And then we got a chance to do it, and it was like, okay, I get why PC gaming, you know, is so popular, because for a long time, if you've been paying attention to the series, not a lot of PC games, more consoles, and I just kind of like, you know, out of sight, out of mind type of thing. But this was one of those games to where I wanted to play more of the Diablo type games. I wanted to play stuff like Neverwinter Nights because of Dungeon Siege 2. It's a fantastic game. You know, like I said, not the best of its genre, but definitely not the worst. You know, I really think this game, unfortunately, they made a sequel. They made Dungeon Siege 3, and it was a console and PC game, and they tried to action adventure it up instead of keeping it what it was, and we pretty much lost the series because of that attempt. But if you are aware of this series, especially this particular entry, I'd like to know your thoughts about this game. You know, I'd love to see some more Dungeon Siege 2 love out here. So I know it's not it was hard to get this stuff running because it's an old game on new hardware. So, you know, like I said, some of the footage may not be the best, but I wanted to at least try to give you some context to this game because it is part of a very important story for me. Either way, love to hear your thoughts on it. And I appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.